Adroit. They do not have a supernova down below ground, but waiting for it. It's going to be Boomy.
Of Adroit up against Nuts and KYXY. Toss back on Nuts as well. That's not going to be great. This could be the first blood. Meta's popped as well. And yeah, Nuts is definitely going down. And of all people, CML will somehow pick up the kill.
About farm. Especially with the AA, there's not too much early game potency. So Adroit should have a pretty decent time finding that farm on Natsumi.
Oh, Bok top lane. He was trying to get the
Early
perfect
before the
amount of
BKBs are anywhere near. And it does make it so that Natsumi might be a little bit scared whenever Metamorphosis is down. This is something Adroit has to be cautious about.
Bok, cold feet. He will burrow strike out of it, but he was stunned up anyway, Drew. He'll continue the chase, and Bok is just so slow with that Orb of Venom from Drew, and they find him again, and now Boomy will be chased down. But Boomy, his farm is really starting to escalate, though. Top lane KYXY now. Gonna spread up and just TP away, though. Great burrow strike from Bok. That'll mean this Nature's Prophet is definitely gonna die.
This is a particularly slow game for him.
Well, it is an KYXY as well, though. Like right now, he's getting avalanched and he is going to die, though. Alacrity actually jumps in with that Nature's Wrath. It's a lot of damage, and CML will end up going down. So he does get, you know, at least a support trade. Hustler. Meanwhile, bot lane, however, Mac does take the outpost off the side of RR. They try to go for a bit of a team fight, but Mac is a bit of an intimidating target right now. Here comes Hustler as well, and Drew will show himself. They'll go after Boomy first, but now Natsumi shows up on the Terrorblade with the Requiem. They are going to wipe them out. Drew needs to run. He is worth a fair bit of gold right now. He really doesn't want to die. Defensive capabilities, that's for sure. Mid lane, Toss, Hustler. It is a support Ember after all. Not too bad of a, not too big of a deal,
Damage
but
from Mac is pretty darn good. You've got CML around as well. They do TP and Hustler.
This could be a big team fight. Ice Blast comes in, Boomy. Primal Spring going to be there, but a great use from Mac into the Requiem. Will fear them away. Nuts still finds Boomy, but you do not want to lose Drew like this. He tries to run, but Mac has the raise, and now Bok, he will go after Nuts with the Epicenter, just trying to find a kill for himself, and eventually he will find it. Start rotating into the jungle. They'll find Natsumi. It's a big one. Hustler needs to land a chains. He will just remnant forward, and now KYXY comes in and, well, once again, it's just a very, very swift kind of kill here from RR. From this Radiant side right now, John. Just understanding who they need to shut down, but KYXY getting caught out. They'll jump back in Alacrity. We'll try to go after CML. The 8th remnant will connect on Mac, but that'll be it. They try to back off now. Hustler, oh, he can't even remnant out. CML was there with the stun.
To force a fight, they need to expand that Wukong's. And a nice choke point, although.
Nuts getting caught out. A great toss there from Boomy. Still, they will get the Ice Blast off onto the Sand King. And now with the Wukong's command, Drew doing a lot of damage onto Bok. They'll also find Boomy. And now CML being caught out here by Drew. There will be a use coming up from Mac with the Requiem. Fearing them away, and again, Drew, he's just going to melt too quick.
1 to 4, 0 to 4 in lane.
Alacrity
still comes out here.
Oh, Alacrity gets tossed up in the air. Boomy will claim a kill now on the Void Spirit, and Nuts trying it for something, but I don't know what it is. He's going to die.
Yeah, just more fear.
Why not? Boomy, mid lane, going to be in trouble and does go down. A good start there for RR. They can find more now with Bok, and Boundless Strike will lock him in. But again, Max here. He has the Requiem. He'll find it again. Drew is just a sitting duck now. He goes down. They still haven't killed off Bok. They're trying, but he's walking away. Alacrity does eventually find him, but at what cost? He will be able to Astral Step, but Nuts does not have that kind of ability, and Mac just blind raising.
Where he has a constant massive army, it's hard to deal with.
Oh, Alacrity's trying to deal with it, but now an Epicenter Burrow Strike straight onto Drew. There will be an Ice Blast, and that will mean CML does go down, and Drew will survive for now. Boundless Strike on Bok. They go after the Sand King and also burst him down, but now Mac, he'll come in on the SF. He has a Haste Rune. His time is over.
The best thing you can hope for is for KYXY to keep doing what he's been doing. And we've seen him consistently do that with the NPL though.
Hustler gonna get blown up top lane. Mac just, I have Requiem, I have Yules.
It is hard for him though. Like there's no one else really set to stand in front. Like no one else can initiate proper.
There is a Blade Mail almost killing off Mac. Ice Blast barely missing. Creep Wave. This could be really, really bad as Boomy.
Yeah.
He does have a Blink Dagger. Drew getting caught out with the Burrow Strike now. Do they have the burst? They definitely do. Ice Blast will at least fly out in time, but they won't be able to really capitalize off that. In fact, Boomy may go down, but now Natsumi commits the meta and commits the Terror Wave, and now everybody is melting. Natsumi's just killing everyone off with this Terror Blade and Alacrity. He meant to go up the cliff. That's not where he wanted to be.
Battery uptake is kind of annoying, though.
Boomy,
Oh.
bot lane, does find Drew now, but doesn't really get the toss off, but tosses Mac in. BKB, no Requiem available. He does have a double damage, however, and that means plenty of damage onto Drew, who just can't sustain it. Mac just casually finds Nuts, and it looks like they're ready to go. Mac actually TPing away from his team. He's going to go down to the bot lane where he finds Hustler, commits the Requiem.
Man.
He just wants kills. He is on a bloodbath, this man. He's on a mission, by the way
Close,
he
though.
would like. It is close.
Oh. Oh.
He does commit, and Drew probably thinking he was just safe. Mac will find him anyway. And now RR are just going to back off again, though Boomy jumps in with an avalanche. Toss onto Hustler. Nuts still alive. Now Alacrity comes in as well. They'll go after Mac. The Ice Blast flying through, but it won't connect on Mac. But still, he's very, very low. Alacrity just can't finish the job off. They try to get the TP off with the Nature's Prophet, but look in the back. Boomy was still around.
Really unlucky for RR.
Oh.
They did buy some good time, but
Side device. Ooh, nice 8th Remnant coming out from Alacrity now. Mac forced the BKB, and the Hand of God is there as well. Hustler trying to run away. Requiem will actually connect and fear him up. He doesn't have any Remnants right now, but he does have some Spider Legs. Now actually doing a fair bit of damage over to that SF. In fact, Drew now comes in with KYXY. They bait him in. Boomy will get a toss off, and there's that that fear coming up from Natsumi, but they don't want to fight on that Wukong's command right now. Natsumi getting chained up, but he'll mantle it off and now turn around back onto KYXY. The Prophet will be KB, but it does nothing. Now the toss back from Boomy. They'll also find Drew, and now the Penitence will connect onto Alacrity. He's been avalanched up. Sure, he has a Blade Maul, but does he have enough to get away? Well, he'll juke towards the north side of the map, and now Astral Step. Some nice steps away from Alacrity, though Boomy has no
they
mana.
have better Divine Cures than, like, say, Hustler. Even a Monkey King can kind of utilize that nicely.
Drew! He's stuck around in the tree line. They guessed exactly where he was, but nobody can break the tree. Still, he throws a creep in, and now Mac is there with the Scythe Device. Well, BKB will be popped. Drew, he's going to try and make a run for it, but Natsumi is there with the damage. Another Sprout, but he'll reach through the Sprout this time. Boomy trying to go for a toss, but only gets a creep, and now Alacrity tries to jump in and secure the tiny kill. They can't find that, and now Hustler is out of position. He's in trouble. The Ice Blast will fly through, but Hustler is going to die, and Alacrity is also dead to Mac, who did commit the E-Blade Sight Device and Requiem for that. And now Natsumi getting 4-star forward, but he's more than happy to oblige and just kill off the KYXY Nature's Prophet. And KYXY trying to TP out with the Sprout, and looks like he will make it. Drew may not, however. They're just standing in the Wukong's command right now. Drew is trying to fight, but he cannot find his right target. And Bok is now just sandstorming in front of the fountain. Boomy will toss him away. GG's been called, and Alacrity, or rather Adroit, I was trying to say, looked like they had a lot of fun that game, John.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been perfect for Mac if he didn't throw his life away. So he besmirched his record. This is exactly how Adroit plays with that, and I think this is great. Well,
that's not great. Losing your pulse 3 Chen like that is generally not the idea, so maybe this will allow off the Ember, so you can't really do much about him, though. Natsumi, bot lane is falling very low right now, and Drew was rotating in to try and help out, but now CML will turn it around, and instead of his own Morphling dying, just continue farming up, just peacefully, up against KYXY. CML now going to go up against Nuts on that Tree Protector, and does get a very, very nice Inkswell off. Nuts should be fine, as he does just Leech Seed, and, well, maybe he won't be. CML is still after him, and Nuts looks like he's actually going to die. Now Mac will be around to take that outpost back. But Alacrity going to fight over it, though. Nice chains coming out with the double silence, and now, well, Alacrity, he's falling low. A great Fisher onto Hustler. They don't actually get their outpost back, though, which is A bit problematic here for the side of Adroit, but they're going to try and find the Queen of Pain kill, but a great Sonic Wave on CML. It won't be enough, but the Chrono comes in from Drew. He finds one, he goes after Boomy now, but Boomy's a lot tankier than you'd expect, but he's getting bashed to death right now. As Mac did also find Lackery, but these bashes, Drew, how dare you? Into the top lane, going after Bok. Nice stun from Bok with Boomy in the Fisher. He does have Echo, but he can't break the gap yet. And Lackery going after Natsumi, who waveformed in. Alacrity falling very low, but a great Sonic Wave, and now the X comes out. They found Alacrity, but maybe they can find the Morphling as a trade. Natsumi morphing back into the Quap, blinking away. Drew does end up committing the Chrono for this, and they have a Spirit Vessel. KOXY will be there with the follow-up damage, but now the Fisher is there with the follow-up stuns on Drew. Can he time walk out in time? He cannot. It's such a long cooldown, but now the Soulbind down. He's still trying to run away. The time walk is almost there, but no. They will find both Drew and Hustler, and KYXY is the only man left, and these Centaurs are doing so much work. Just the constant stuns coming out from Bok, but now he's been chased down by Nuts. Will Nuts have the damage? We'll see in a minute. He does. Alacrity jumps back in now, getting CML. Now Mac trying to run away. He doesn't have any remnants available right now, so all he can do is Flame Guard, but that may not be enough. In fact, never mind Natsumi. He's respawned now. A triple kill for Mac as he tries to turn around. He does go down, but a Fisher from Boomy all the way from downtown. Still trying to run Alacrity. To pop up, and Drew does. That's a lot of creeps there, Boomy. How could you say no? He won't. He'll jump in, gets the Fisher off. Now Natsumi jumps in, and they do secure the kill.
He is not quite spotted yet, but we've seen him play in that area before. Although there he is.
Boomy, he knows. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, it's shame on Nuts, who does go down, and now KOXY does get an X off. CML, who's going to be there with the Soulbind. Sonic Wave, almost juked out by Mac, but not quite. Hand of God was there. What a great Fisher. Boomy just controlling everybody on the side of RR. And now, well, you've got to deal with Drew. Now, he does have a Chrono available, but he doesn't want to use it by himself. Went in for a Fisher. Drew does have Chrono if he wants to commit it, and does. He does have 2 targets there. Does he have enough damage, though? No. Echo Slam comes out. Now the waveform. Natsumi blows him up. Alacrity does at least get Boomy on the Earthshaker, but now Alacrity may be stopped here in the TP, and he does get stopped. Natsumi had the stun. And Mac continues chasing forward, trying to find another target. He should find KYXY, and yeah, he does get the chains with the Spirit Vessel, and that'll mean KYXY should go down fairly fast unless he TPs away, but of course Natsumi had the Adaptive Strike to cancel that TP off. That's going to be a 3-for-1 trade.
Finding that big Chrono.
KYXY throws the boat very, very early before the silence came out, and now, well, he's still going to be surrounded. They are grouping up, but there's going to be no one there to really capitalize, or maybe there is. The Fisher was quite nice from Hustler. KYXY is so tanky with that boat run, but eventually it's going to wear off. Now the Chrono, but the immediate Yules coming out from Mac. That is not great news. The Echo committed as well from Boomy, and now Natsumi jumps in, and it's a clean-up crew. Hustler, he's the only man left. He's going to go down, and it's going to be a full team wipe for the side of Adroit. Just perfectly done. Next thing you know, you weren't ready for it, but now Drew, he is definitely not going to be ready right now for Natsumi and Boomy just jumping in. Here we go. Somewhere across. Of course, Natsumi doing a hell of a lot of damage. They will jump in, however, with the silence, it may be enough, and they do get the Aegis. A decent start here for this dire side, but now, well, Chrono is going to be on 3, but the Soulbind!
No!
Oh, the Soulbind, and now the Overgrowth comes in, but Drew couldn't get past the Fisher. Mac is trying to get out of there on the Ember very slowly with that Remnant. Alacrity is there, onto Boomy. The Echo's committed. They have the Fisher. They're just trapping everybody. Oh, Adroit, what have you done? RR just... I mean, it's rough for RR. There's the Fisher. They'll just leave, but the Adroit side will glyph their creeps as well. Now the jump in straight onto that Kunka. KYXY, he's in trouble. He can't get the boat out in time. He does have buyback and he may need to commit it soon as they are still diving deep. You still don't have Chrono for another 15 seconds, but Hustler actually jumps in with the Sonic Wave, but it's not enough. The Hand of God was there. The Soulbind as well. They just clean him up. The buyback is now out from KYXY, but he may just die as well. He hasn't got any teammates around. They've left him. And the GG has been called an Adroit. Turns out they were right, John. A dominant 2-0 victory.
Whoa. Look, RR, they had some moments there.